Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the PNG Pacific Capital live streams. This is your host, Jarrod, tuning in for NY session. So before we do anything, we're just going to check what's happening on the high time frames. Actually, we're just going to check Forex Factory if you have any high back news coming out. And looking at hindsight, we do have Flash Manufacturing PMI coming out for USD. It's coming out at 11:45. It's pretty much an hour from now. So just going to see what's happening on the higher time frames, which is the weekly time frame. Last week's candle closed bullish. As anticipated, we are starting to push bullish from here with this current weekly candle. I mean, the only problem that we have from last week's candle is the fact that we kind of rejected this previous support area over here in 1984. So if anything, I'm pretty much anticipating a nice bullish run on this. But if it fails, then based on the fact that we had a weak bullish candle body from last week, we might potentially come back into this range. But you know, we'll see how it goes. Looking at the daily time frame, we had this last week's daily candle coming down. Actually, we tested this previous resistance area at 1961. Current daily candle is actually bullish right now. We did have a nice drive below this resistance area, but we're currently driving bullish from this zone now. So not sure if we're going to maintain this bullish momentum to potentially come up and retest the highs, but you know, looking at the daily time frame right now, buys look very clean at this point. Looking at the 1 hour time frame, this 4 hour candle, the 4 hour time frame. This 4 hour candle closes in the next 8 minutes. Looking at the 4 hour time frame, we're currently trading above this resistance, 4 hour resistance area over here at 1963.60 right here. This resistance was created last week NY session, heading towards at around 3 a.m. on the 4 hour time frame. We actually retested this level during London session, and right now we're basically trading above it at this point. So we do close bullish like this. Pretty much anticipating the next 4 hour candle to actually rip bullish, but have to see how that plays out. Dropping down to our entry time frames, which is the 1 hour time frame and the 30-minute time frame. Now, looking at the 1 hour time frame right now, it's a little bit tricky on the 1 hour time frame. The previous 1, 2, 3 1 hour candles actually rejected this 1 hour resistance at 1965.80 right over here. So that seems to be a pretty strong resistance level. Maybe if we have a nice closure above this resistance, then we could potentially have a nice drive towards this next resistance over here, 1971. Something we have to wait and see. Looking at sells, I'm not too confident on sells at this point, but buys look pretty good right now. So this 1 hour candle close in the next 6 minutes, so just see how it closes. It does close, then we could potentially have a nice buy towards the highs. Yeah, potentially good range to take a trade in, to be honest. Just have to wait and see. Looking at the 30-minute time frame, it's a little bit tricky on the 30-minute time frame, considering the fact that we are kind of ranging at this point between 1964.50 right here and 1967 actually. It's right here. So just based on the 30-minute time frame, ideally I'd like a nice candle closure above 1967, but I guess we just have to wait and see. Buys actually look good on the 1 hour time frame. It actually looks good on the 1 hour time frame. So two things. Could just ignore everything on the 30-minute time frame, anticipate a nice bullish drive, or we could just wait to see if price breaks through this resistance area over here, have a nice candle closure on the next 30-minute candle, and then we could potentially anticipate a nice drive bullish. But we have to wait and see how this candle closes in the next 5 minutes. Actually starting to drive now. So 4 minutes until this channel closes. Could potentially have a trade here now. Took some nice hills during London session. See if we can get in squeeze in a buy over here. We have a nice bullish momentum too over here on the 1 hour time frame, so we can have a nice rip towards the highs. Maybe. We have 2 minutes until this candle closes. Just have to wait and see now. Extremely strong forward candle over here. We can have a nice retracement, potentially coming down to retest this area down over here. Just maybe. The only problem we have with this so approaching this resistance area on the forward time frame. The last time we were around this area, we had a nice, I mean, not a nice, but we had a really huge rejection wick over here, coming back down. That was on Friday, NY Open actually. So anything could happen in this area. So what's this? This is why it's very important to wait for confirmations. Huge liquidity grab right now. Maybe we can get it on the candle flip. Who knows? we have to be careful though. We have this flash manufacturing PMI coming out, so we might have price ranging a little bit again. It's gonna be interesting. I actually have a buy stop on the candle flip right here. Got a buy stop at 1965, 1967, 66. 1967, 66. We're approaching this 1 hour resistance over here now. $19.65. Maybe we can tap into it and then we'll have to see. Yeah, at this point we don't have any trade yet. There we go. Starting to retrace now. Hopefully we can make a flip and a continuation towards the highs. If our buy stops get activated, then we have if our buy stops get activated, gonna have like a 30 pip stop loss and a 30 pip target. So risk is gonna be 50-50. Yeah, I think we're gonna base our target, have our targets based on the 30-minute time frame. It's gonna be our target. That's gonna be our target if we get in on buys. So it's a nice push towards the highs. Do we have any confirmations in the 5-minute time frame? No, no confirmation. 5-minute time frame. But we could have a nice rip towards the highs now. Pip range, not bad. Do I want to get in on a trade over here, or do I want to wait for the news that's coming on? About to get a candle flip right now. Price starts flipping and breaking above the previous 30-minute candle high, which is also the next the previous 30-minute 1-hour candle high, then then I think we won't have any problem pushing bullish, because this is a pretty decent liquidity wick. We also have strong momentum from the previous 1-hour 4-hour candle, strong bullish 4-hour candle, so hopefully we can have some continuation of momentum, drive price bullish. Have to wait. Looks like we're starting to drive back bearish now. We could just be ranging until this news comes out at 11:45. It's now 11:15, so we have roughly 30 minutes until this news comes out. I don't want to do this, but what is the best bet for me? You're looking at it right now, guys. xauusd, that's the best pair for me. That's my bread and butter every day, so I really see no need for me to switch pairs. This is my bread and butter. So we have 30 minutes until this this 30-minute candle closes, and I'm really trying to see if price action may line up with flash manufacturing PMI for USD. Right? Actually, gonna check how pound reacted off this news when it came out during London session. Bad. Okay. We have to be very careful when executing on this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just waiting for this 30-minute candle to close. Maybe in the next 12 minutes. Can you explain what's happening on gold right now? Well, based on the time frames, I'm gonna go off on the time frames, on the different time frames. Okay, looking at the daily time frame, we're actually bullish right now on the daily time frame. Looking at the forward time frame, we have very strong for bullish forward candle close on the previous forward candle. Current forward candle is actually open right now. We opened like less than 20 minutes ago, so this could potentially be a bottom wick for this forward candle to actually drive bullish. Looking at the 1 hour time frame, we're actually on the 1 hour time frame right now, but we haven't really broken below the previous 1 hour candle low. Current structure on the lower time frames, we're actually bullish on the lower time frames, which lines up with our overall bullish structure on the higher time frames, but we could have a deep liquidity grab before we start driving bullish. Actually, the current trend on the lower time on the forward time frame is we actually bearish on the lower time frames. I mean the forward time frame. So we just have to wait and see. Looking at the 30-minute time frame, we actually didn't have any confirmation for. I mean, we had one confirmation that price was going to go bullish, but the second confluence of price breaking above the previous 30-minute candle high wasn't there. So you know, maybe if you break below the previous 30-minute candle low, we could potentially have price really coming back down over here, down to retest the lows. We're starting to break below the previous 30-minute candle low right now. Why buy? I'm not looking at buys. I had a sell in 1965.01 sell TP. I mean, I'm not actually looking at any buys or any sells as yet. I really don't have any confirmations. If you're in on a sell TP 1940, amazing, bro. If you're in it, then congratulations. I'm actually just waiting for candle close confirmations. Right now, I really don't have anything, so I'm just staying away from charts right now. I already had a winning session during London session, so I'm just trying to see what gold is doing right now for NY session. So there's a lot of volume during NY session, so just have to wait and see. Yeah, well, if you're afraid of trading, then I don't think trading is the right career for you at this point. There's a lot of things that go into trading, and if you're gonna start off trading, then invest money willing to lose. What's the 2 pip stop loss, bro? Were you able to put your chart in the chats? Let us know if you can, so that we can open it up for everybody to see. Not on Discord. I have another group too that I'm in right now, so. It's a private group actually. Yeah, there we go. We have this 30-minute candle actually pushing right now. Now, every time shit like this happens, I always like to see how I could have capitalized on this move here. And right now, I don't know how I would have capitalized on this move. Everything just points towards the bullish side of things. I guess the only thing that I could see to the left is rejection over here. Otherwise, everything is just pointing towards the bullish side. I'm actually looking for buys, to be honest. Try put your you can post on Discord, bro. Otherwise, you can try copy paste your chat over here on the chat if you can. See if you can copy paste on the chat. If you're using TradingView, then copy paste it on the chat over here so I can open up. Copy paste the link somewhere over here, and then we can open your chat up. Uh, yeah, yeah. It's very easy to blame brokers and prop firms when you're not profitable in the markets. I think one of the best things that you can do for yourself is have some sort of accountability to the mistakes. Don't blame it on other people. Don't blame it on the broker. So, yeah, but that's pretty true, bro. We all need to have some accountability in our lives, no matter. I mean, not only in trading, but in every aspect of our life. Whether you're overweight or you're not claiming the corporate letter, or no, you're not there financially. I think one of the best ways to move forward is to have some sort of accountability. So even in trading, if you're a little bit lagging behind, one of the best things to do is have reflect on yourself, have some personal accountability, see how you can improve, and yeah. Holy shit. Okay, we have NYSE opening in the next 2 minutes, so I mean we're gonna be sitting on our hands with NYSE open. Just gonna see what happens on gold then. Oh yeah, bro. Just saw it, bro. Let's see. Open link. This is Hitbuzz trade. Amazing, bro. Amazing trade, bro. Nice. I hope you're gonna secure some positions, bro. I hope you're gonna secure some positions. Gold is pretty much a haywire pair, so. Are you planning on securing profits anywhere, or looking at moving stops to break even, or how are you planning on managing this trade, bro? But nice entry though, amazing. Any reason why took before the news? Oh, you're gonna go break even at news? Nice, amazing. What was the reason you took this pair, bro? I can see you were analyzing on the 1-1 time frame. Nice, bro. GG is kind of a mess right now. Okay, we have the 30-minute candle closed just now. Do we start trading on the 30-minute time frame? Starting to break below the previous 30-minute candle low. Can have a nice continuation towards the lows now. No, interesting. Now a lot of people are going to be taking sells over here, or have stop losses above the previous 30-minute candle. Have to be patient. This could just be a huge liquidity grab for us to draw bullish on the 4 hour time frame. So going to be very careful on this one. I'm not taking any sells yet, guys. Not taking any sells yet. See what I mean? What kind of indicators do I use? I don't use any indicators. I just use support, resistance, key levels, and that's it. This move right here. Let's actually check if there are any news that came out. What's this news about? Asset managers boosted bearish dollar bets to a record and speculation slowing its information. Shit. I think I'm starting to drive now. Oh, check this out. Check this out. We're kind of tapping into this previous resistance area over here. She right here held throughout Asian session, broke out during London session. So this area could hold pretty much. We just need to have some nice strong confirmations before we get in on trades in this area. Potentially buys. I swear, if we start breaking below the previous 4 hour... Oh, the daily candle has flipped also. Daily candle is bearish right now, guys. Daily candle is bearish. Let's see.
Perfect.
See if we tap into this previous daily resistance again. Could. This is an area that I'm actually looking out for on a 30-minute time frame. Could take buys off this level, to be honest. We also have news coming out in the next 10 minutes, so just gonna wait. Just going to wait. Guys, I'm in on this one. I'm in on this right here. Exact point of entry is at 1963.09. stop loss is below the current 30-minute candle low, and I'm gonna pretty much be targeting the highs over here. 50 pip. So this is gonna be my only trade of the day. Stop loss is at 1961.25. 1961.25. Okay, there we go. Pretty much risking my profits from our London session, so if our stop loss gets hit, then that's fine. Otherwise, I'm anticipating price to stay outside of 1963.50. So hopefully this level can hold, and could actually push bullish with the news right now. Yeah, I'm in, man. I am in. This trade was taken based on the 30-minute time frame. We had this zone over here that's been holding throughout Asian session. So the previous 30-minute kind of tapped into the level, had a slight rejection of it, and then we had like a kind of a liquidity grab coming down on this next 30-minute candle over here, and then I dropped to the 5-minute time frame. 5-minute time frame, we had a break above the 5-minute time frame, so decided to execute on it. So hopefully we can stay above this. If it doesn't, then we're gonna call it a session. We'll see how it goes. Right, I'm just anticipating price to stay above 1962.50. And if price comes down below here and takes us out, then that means this trade is invalid, and there's really no reason for us to take any more trades. So 5-minute time frame is also a weak confirmation time frame as well, so it's a little bit tricky right now. But our stop losses are in place. We also had this previous very strong bullish 4-hour candle, so you know, like highly anticipating price to drive bullish, following momentum from the previous 4-hour candle. So hopefully we can have a nice turnaround over here, start driving bullish. But if we get taken out, then it is what it is. You know what? I might actually give myself some room for price to play around, especially with this news coming out. So we have news coming out in the next 5 minutes, so just giving myself some room, some room for this trade. There we go. I had a 2% gain. I had a 2% gain during London session. So like my usual risk is around 1%, and right now that I'm uh like I opened up my stop loss a bit just for it to have a little bit of room to move. I'm pretty much risking 3% from this whole trade. So if I lose this trade overall, I'm gonna be like 1% down for the day. So you know, I'm risking my profits from London session as well. So if you check out the trade, I took a trade during London session. I streamed London session early on, so just anticipating price to, you know, drive bullish, especially with this news coming out as well. So I'm willing to risk this one. I'm also flipping bullish again on the daily time frame. So I'm also watching the higher time frames on the left. The 4-hour candle over here too is not hasn't really broken below the previous 4-hour candle, and our stops are pretty much below the previous 4-hour candle. So I think we're gonna be okay. So stops are pretty much at 1958.58. Yeah, 58. Okay, so we have the news coming out in the next 2 minutes. It's gonna be interesting to see how this news plays out. Okay, since we have 1 minute until this news comes in, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to move our stops back just to minimize risk, if anything, if the spreads get wider. So stop loss back at 1960, and we have 1 minute until this news comes out. 1060. So we're actively managing risk on this one. So at this point, when the news comes out, I'm not anticipating this news to break below this current 30-minute candle low. Because look, we're trading back above this resistance line now. Shit, oh shit, we just got tapped out. Amazing, guys. There we go. Pretty much done for the session, guys. Tapped us right back out. Holy shit, look at this shit right here. That is insane. Took us out. Amazing, guys. I want to be honest, I gave myself a second chance when price flipped over here. Just secured everything at the top, so this is actually an amazing session, guys. Holy. Amazing. So guys, this is shit. Anyways, look, this is what I actually made during the just now. So I had a winning session during London session. This is where our stop loss just got hit just now, and I pretty much gave myself a second chance over here because of price action. So, you know, very nice day. Overtraded a little bit, but you know, I was willing to risk a little bit on this one. So, great session, guys. Great session. I'm actually out. Very happy with this one. Yeah, like as long as price respected the previous forward candle, I think there's potential price could totally increase. I mean, drive bullish. And also, I did say this area over here where the red line is at 1962.50 was a pretty strong key level. So pretty much anticipating price to have some sort of reaction of this level. The only problem we had is we had a deeper liquidity grab on the 30-minute time frame and the 1-hour time frame. So you know, it is what it is. You know, I usually don't trade that way but because of the fact that, like, you know, sometimes you really have to trust your instincts that price is gonna go a certain direction either way. So I really capitalized on price action and the fact that 1962.50 was gonna hold based on this news. So as soon as I saw that we had a deeper liquidity grab coming down, and we also tapped into 1960, so 1960 is a pretty strong key level. And as soon as price tapped into 1960 and the candle started flipping bullish, I decided to stack positions over here. Stop loss, I didn't have a stop loss in place, but my mouse was on the close all. So just in case price was gonna retrace back into this range over here, I was willing to close everything out. So ended up playing out very nicely. So yeah, at this point, we could probably wait to see how this 30-minute candle closes in the next 10 minutes. We have a nice bullish candle close. Maybe we could get in on a trade. Just have to wait and see. Oh, how did I exit? Well, I had a stop loss in place where I took that loss over here. So, guys, whenever you take a trade, always have a stop loss in place. Otherwise, like, and if you're doing impulse entries during these high volatile sessions, man, I'm always ready to close everything out if trade doesn't play out my way. How I trade London session is sometimes a little bit different from how I trade NY session. NY session is very volatile, so I'm not afraid to come my trade whenever. So, oh, I did have a feeling we were going to have some sort of reaction over here, maybe a deeper liquidity grab. So this was a pretty good trade. Can you turn $10 into a nah, man? Come on, man, shit. Crying if you go my way. Nice, bro. Nice. Holy shit! Look at this 1 hour time frame. Itba. I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna hold that trade till tomorrow, or you're gonna look to close it during this session. Any tips on increasing lot size? Increase it when you're consistent, and see when you make have some sort of consistency over a certain period of time frame. Increase it when you pump new money into your account. Only when you feel that you are consistent enough to increase your lot size, then increase. But you have to have some sort of period where you have to, like, you know, you're gonna have to get used to that increased lot size, because psychologically you're used to the previous lot size sometimes. Yeah, so if you increase your lot size and you, like, if you're taking out, don't get scared and start reducing your lot size again to the previous lot size that you're using. Oh shit, Idba is man, nice Idba. US trade is running pretty decently right now. Watching the 4 hour time frame, I'm watching the 1 hour time frame. If this 1 hour candle closes below this gray line over here, man, I wouldn't hesitate to execute a sell over here. Holy shit. This, so we're actually tapping into 1960 again. Oh, your break even was hit? Holy shit, bro. Damn. Might have some we might have some reactions of this level right over here. So price actually hovering around the previous resistance area on the daily time frame right now. So so 2 minutes until the 30-minute candle closes. You know, when things like this happen, I usually start doing fresh analysis again. So see what's happening on the 4-hour time frame. Let's see what's happening on the 4-hour time frame. So we had a support formed here. We have price retracing of this previous 4-hour support over here, slightly tapped into it, retraced that point. Looking at the 1-hour time frame, fresh analysis, guys, fresh analysis. You want to see fresh analysis. Price kind of broke below this minor 1-hour support, currently driving bearish, approaching this previous 1-hour support area down over here, just a little bit above 1959. Looking at hindsight, we're actually tapping into 1960 at this point. If we put a nice line over here, we can extend our support level to the left. So if we have a nice kind of closure over here, then we could potentially anticipate price to pop down to 955, and that would be nice. We just need to wait to see how this 1-hour candle closes. Might have a nice trade here. This is a 45 pip range. Could potentially have a nice trade over here. It's in the 1-hour time frame. So 30-minute candle also looking very nice. So same levels are also holding on the 30-minute time frame. We'll see. Yeah, we actually might get in on sales over here. We have broken below the previous 4-hour candle low. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. It's very interesting right now. It's going to be interesting. Damn. Holy shit. There we go. Get this shit. This thing is actually increasing now. I actually got in on this one. On sales, stop loss is gonna be above here. I'm gonna be targeting this next 1 hour candle low down over here, so we'll see. Risking some of my profits. Oh. I'm anticipating price to come back up in this range, so hopefully we can have a nice continuation towards the lows. Holy shit, we actually might get stopped out. Or not. Okay, we just got stopped out. Okay guys, still out for the day, so I'm just gonna call it a session. Cheers guys.